I'm all about growing as a person through experiences. That's how I learned you can't microwave tinfoil. Jury duty is not optional.
I have a warrant for my arrest.
And apparently I need a new barber. Yeesh. That is a steep slope. But sometimes I wish I could get like a little bit of guidance in life, like maybe a blueprint or something that give me like a sense of direction. If there could be like a Waze app, but for like life. Any type of generic cookie cutter life advice would be nice. Well, if you spend enough time on YouTube, you'll come across a channel called The School of Life. The channel was built to address questions that were never answered in school. Questions such as how, why, and when to flirt, how to remain calm with people, and how to use drugs. The channel does this by using this guy's smooth voice to just narrate over artistic cartoons. So this channel has the motherlode of general advice, so I figured we just comb through it so we could get a sense of direction in our lives. Preferably my life. So there's a wide range of how-tos, but I figure we should start on the mental advice and just work our way outwards. Alright, let's start with this one. How to be a man. So I pay bills, and I sip my whiskey straight, but I want to be a man's man. I want to know what it feels like to have that mentality or that aura. Okay, so let's start with this one.
The notion of what a man should be like has been heavily influenced by the idea of cool. The cast of seductively cool figures includes James Bond, Bob Dylan, Ryan Gosling, and Benedict Cumberbatch.
I mean, this ain't really my representation of cool. I might change a few things, but nah, whatever. Moving on.
When the house is on fire, the cool man doesn't scream or call the fire brigade.
Okay, so according to the internet, when I see fire, I'm supposed to make a mixtape joke. Alright, let's see what I could come up with. Nah, got it, here we go.
Temperature's rising, babe. Then he casually puts out the blaze himself. When his boss is being difficult, the cool man smiles ironically. He can walk away from the job at any moment.
I worked with that kind of guy before. Him and the boss would be like,
I wonder, what do you really feel?
You've enlisted my expertise, and you've rejected it to go on the way you've been going.
You don't like this place very much, do you?
No. Not until I know I'm not wasting my time.
It's been portrayed as enviable, seductive to women, and well-dressed. But there's another, more realistic and more important vision of what a good man is like.
More realistic of what a good man is like.
This is the very opposite of the cool man, what we call
the gentleman?
The warm man.
Well, the other was cool, so that makes way more sense.
He is conscious of his flaws and failings, but uses this knowledge to become interestingly humorous.
Okay, a warm man doesn't play those games. He doesn't talk well of himself. He makes us all realize that we're kind of all dorky inside.
A warm man doesn't put out many fires by himself. When they've messed up at work, the warm person admits it, feels sorry, openly apologizes, and explains as best he can what actually went wrong and how he might put it right in the future.
Well, we Westworld fans know what Ford did to Don. He whacked him and then he replaced him with a host.
One day, it will be as desirable to be called warm as it currently is to be labeled cool.
I read the message as being cool is like right now, but if you want to get ahead of the game, being warm is where it's really at. I can understand that you're probably confused, like should I be warm or should I be cool? But no need to worry, because I made a starter pack for you guys. You're welcome. Okay, now we got like the mental foundation on how to be a man. I think we should just try to branch outwards. Like, I'm a warm, cold person, but like, what should my attitude be, you know? Alright, I like the sound of this one. How to not be boring. Yeah, I feel like there's times where I'm not the most entertaining person to be around, so maybe I get some advice from this video.
No one is ever truly boring.
Yeah, clearly you haven't met me when I'm nervous.
We invariably prove compelling when we succeed in saying how and what we truly desire. Envy, regret, mourn, and dream.
Now, I tend to hate that type of dude at the party, but when I'm knee-deep in my nerves, I think I could focus on those areas so I don't come off as boring. Alright, what else they got to say?
Most crucially, we bore when we lose faith that it really could be our feelings that would stand the best chance of interesting others. Out of modesty and habit, we
Wait, hold up. I feel like being boring is not this guy's main issue. Him walking into the elevator, not turning around, and just straight up talking to her, I feel like that's the bigger problem. I mean, just look at that face. That's not the face of someone being bored. That's the face of fear. Oh my gosh, I might just get murdered in this elevator today.
Even when we're honest about our feelings, we may still prove boring because we don't know them as well as we should.
Now my man's just shooting off word loads to strangers. This guy might not have any hope left. Alright, what else they got?
The gift of being interesting is neither exclusive nor reliant on exceptional talent. It requires only direction, honesty, and focus.
Alright, to sum it up, in order to not be boring, we need to express ourselves by using direction, honesty, and focus. Okay, now that we sharpened our mental and social skills, I figured we should just round out these lessons for what we really all do this for.
The woman.
Now, I got lucky by meeting my girlfriend in college, and even though I have her, I can still focus on the maintenance skills of the relationship.
For two people to be able to tolerate one another over time, we need to laugh, in the nicest way, at our partner and at ourselves.
Okay, so 9 seconds into this video, I could already feel like I could relate to this video. I actually bought a guitar a while back just so I could perform comedy skits. You know, like perform silly rap songs in front of like friends and girls around like a campfire or something. That was like my dream.
I love you, bitch.
Yeah, I really didn't get too far on learning how to do all that.
We need to say something, but doing so directly and in a serious voice can be painfully counterproductive. Too often, the partner just feels swiftly attacked and refuses the insight, leading to stifled.
Whoa, they just jumped straight to the abuse. I wonder what he had to say. Hold up, the sound of the slap reminds me of something else.
Leading to Humor is the most effective way of criticizing another person without arousing their irritation or self-righteousness. So, the comedic gesture involves subjecting the troublesome aspect of the other to extreme exaggeration, which then jolts them into recognition of a problem.
Okay, to summarize, once you make a joke by exaggerating on what they do, the person will become aware of the issue and at the same time notice that they are like not that bad. I feel like we should do one more relationship video before I put this advice to the test. Alright, here we go. How to keep having sex.
Everyone knows that at the beginning, it happens all the time.
Oh yeah.
And then as relationships get longer, it doesn't.
Oh. Yeah.
To understand excitement, we have to go back to the early days, when we were deeply in the mood pretty much every hour.
What a hot relationship. They once had the courage to get busy in the elevator. I feel like that's peak honeymoon phase, and the fall from that would be just awful. Like, where do you go from that? Dressing room sex, car sex, mile high club? Like, what I'm getting at is the bar was set too high, too fast. But a side note, what's with this channel and elevators? I feel like the guy in the boring video saw these two and tried to recreate it himself with that other girl.
What was exciting was our ability to possess someone who wasn't entirely within our reach.
This right here is how I feel when I make a fool of myself in front of my girlfriend. I would say something like, "Oh babe, come over here, hold me please."
Expressed as an equation, sexiness equals possession plus freedom.
Okay, so sexiness equals possession plus freedom. So I tried to come up with an example so I could just test this equation out. First thing that came to mind when I heard freedom was a bald eagle, of course. And the closest thing you could be to possess a bald eagle is become a bald eagle trainer. So I googled bald eagle trainer, and this is the first image that came up.
I'm too sexy for my shirt. Too sexy for my shirt. So sexy it hurts.
Yeah, the equation holds up.
Unfortunately, liking someone means we almost always want to reduce their ability to survive without us. In the nicest way, we relentlessly try to erode the freedom of the person we love.
Did he just trap her by putting a ring on it?
And so, gradually, we kill the very spirit of independence that had underpinned our desire from the outset.
Now he's just cynically laughing at her like that? Ho ho ho, I'm a real piece of shit, and now that you agreed to my engagement, my true colors come out. You know what? I'm sorry, dude, from the boring video. I take that back. You are not a psycho. This man, he's the psycho.
Strangely, there is one thing that's almost guaranteed to revive sex.
Roleplay. Time? Some new moves?
A huge argument. We need to learn the deepest and best lessons of breaking up without having to go through the very sad and painful process of actually doing so.
Okay, to summarize that video, I felt like it was saying you should probably get in a fight in order to make the relationship stronger. I don't know if I'm going to put that lesson to practiced really. I think might have to do something else. I'm gonna recognize the thought of people have freedom to walk away, and I'll keep it sexy, I guess. I don't know. That one was stupid.
But I might as well just give it a shot.
So here's my girlfriend and I talking after I've learned and picked up these useful relationship lessons. I'll pretend to be you,
Okay.
and you pretend to be me,
Okay.
and then we just go on from there.
Okay.
Okay?
Let's try this because I don't know how well it's gonna go.
Oh, okay. I feel like you don't like talk enough to vocalize of what you want or really thinking. I have a hard time picking up of who you are.
I'm trying to pay off my student loans, and we gotta save the world. We gotta get reusable straws, and we gotta keep these pop cans. Even though in Texas, they don't recycle shit.
I feel like my friends, they just always want to hang out, and I don't want to hang out with them, and they're just like all over the place. Like I'm grateful for
I'm
having.
gonna run away from mine because, maybe I'll feel I need to leave. I need to leave everything that loves me to feel. This is so real. And then I gotta go back and visit them, and then I'm sad, and yeah.
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling work is okay. Like, I don't do anything at work, and part of me wants to bitch about it. Like, part of me is like I wish I just had something to do. Like, oh my god, like there's nothing to do. My boss is away, so I read books, and I just feel like I need more in my life. I need meaning and shit and whatnot and la.
My work's not challenging me enough. I need a challenge every day. I need my life to be hard as shit. They just need to struggle. I need to struggle, and this is not a struggle. My mom wants to pay my student loans. She wants to give me a car. She wants to buy me a house. I know I can't take it. I'm a grown man. I should take my manhood from me.
Oh gosh.
That's
yeah.
real. That's
Yeah.
real. What else?
Yeah. So would you ever have sex in the elevator? So there you have it. I hope you grew with me on this journey to improvement. There was a lot to gather from those videos. I know I learned a lot, and I plan to take some of those lessons with me into the future. Yeah, and I appreciate you guys sticking with me to the end. Thanks for watching.